during the week.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
correct. Yep.
You gotta
Get
take
the
care
early
of the
birds,
tradesmen
right.
so that they get their
Absolutely.
work.
Oh,
In and out.
Our trucks are leaving by 4 or 5 in the morning, so
For deliveries.
for
and things,
delivery.
yeah.
Well, do you also supply, so that people understand this, you're open to the public,
Mhm.
but so anybody that's a consumer, residential consumer can come in, but you also supply the remodeling industry, builders, you name it. You are,
Contractors, yep.
you're a major supplier. I would say probably remodelers, builders are maybe a major portion of your business.
A
Yes.
major portion, yes. And then our back of the house is our commercial division, so we have, we've done huge jobs with, Ohio State and really, really big construction companies. So,
Yeah.
so we are not limited to anything. As we say in the showroom, we sell the pretty stuff.
So the designers love you too.
Yeah,
I
we do a
bet
lot
you
with
do.
designers. Yep, we do a lot with designers.
Is it just remodeling designers, or is it major construction, like you mentioned architects
All
too?
of the above.
Everybody.
Everyone.
So they're going to come in, you're going to show them all the products that you have, and they're going to put together a scheme and
Mhm.
blah, blah, blah.
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay. So when can I send my wife in to talk to you? I want to delegate.
You're a brave man.
I want to I don't care. I'm going to reiterate. If she's happy, I'm happy.
There you go.
Okay,
Send her in.
I used to tell my sons that. They didn't understand when they were really young.
No,
They
they-
understood when they were later, when they got a little disciplined. If I come home and your mother's not happy, I'm not happy.
Right.
Oh,
Now
the
they
way-
get it. Now
Yeah,
they get
that's
it.
the way it goes. Okay, so anyways, huge showroom down in Greenlawn. As a matter of fact, Worley's a member of the National Association of Remodelers
We are.
locally,
Mhm.
and a big supporter. And we've had a couple NERI meetings. So, it's always fun to walk into that showroom. It kind of blows you away. I would recommend to people, first of all, go to the website, give it to them once again,
It's thinkwhirly.com.
okay, and go visit the showroom. If you don't know what you want and you're just thinking about a project, trust me, they can help you and kind of get you going in the right direction, so to speak.
Kind of our byline has always been the idea showroom, so that is why we're there, for people to get ideas and just kind of, think it through.
Okay, now we're going to take a quick break, but then we're going to do something really fun. And the fun part is everybody wants to know what the best, latest, greatest. That's why Pinterest and House are so popular. Everybody goes there because, like you said, they want to get ideas, but they're looking for, wow, I haven't seen that before kind of thing. You get to experience this every day, so we're going to talk a little bit about what you see.
Sounds good.
Okay, we'll be right back. You're almost done. See how quick?
Fun stuff. So,
And she hasn't referred to that
I got a
paper.
joke. Can I tell a joke? No, I'm kidding. Totally kidding.
Off the air, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right,
It's on
exactly.
Facebook.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
That's
shoot,
right.
Yeah. I'll be good.
So we're going to do trends. All right. We have some yearly traditions. We do our annual cookout in Little Brown Jug.
We'll talk about that.
So, we don't want to? What?
I don't
I
care.
don't know, because aren't those like invited? You know what I mean?
Right. But if you want to get invited, you need to be a customer.
Well, I guess, yeah.
There
Jeff
you
was.
go.
I went through this with
Oh,
Jeff.
okay,
You would
cool.
eat.
Oh, I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Worley is very philanthropic. They donate. We have an employee of the year every year. They're announced at the holiday party, and there's a donation made to the James in their name. So that might be a nice thing to add. I don't know if you want to mention that we're also part of NKBA, ASID, and the BIA, or
Yes.
just leave it with Mary.
No,
Okay.
we'll do that.
Okay.
I'm going to call this quick facts.
Okay.
You ready?
One sec here. Let me save this part.
Alabama Jack's filet and release. I am fishing in Canada next.
Are you?
Nice.
Somebody else I just talked to was going fishing in Canada. Somebody in the showroom. Somebody came in.
Maybe your wife wasn't.
Maybe. Yeah. She,
Oh, you want another wife story?
Sure.
Okay.
They're
It's August.
endless.
I take my wife up to this place. It's called the Chaudière Lodge. It is infamous. It's on the Upper French River, which pours Lake Nipissing, feeds it, goes about 100 miles down into the Georgian Bay. You drive 20 miles through an Indian reservation and logging area to get to this place. They come and get you in a boat. You go out a mile to about Rock Island. It's 5-star, built in 1905, rustic as heck. It's about one of the last places that you can go. You're probably an hour and a half then from flying. That's all you can do. So I have been going for a long time. And I figure, well, this is, you got room service every day. You don't have to do anything. So I said, how do you like the Chaudière Lodge? I don't know that I want to go back. I go, what do you mean? Well, there's really no place to walk. I said to her, if you wanted to walk, I would have brought you back to the Indian reservation and you could have spent all day there as far as I'm concerned.
Oh my gosh.
oh my heavens.
Wow.
Yeah, we're oil and vinegar.
I guess so. Jeez. Jeez.
Okay, you ready?
Okay, here we go. And, oops, let's get back to 0 here. Reset. Okay. 3, 2.
Welcome back, everyone. Once again, we're talking with Cindy and Jennifer from Whirly Plumbing. I'm going to call this segment Quick Facts. I told everybody that we were going to talk a little bit about trends, so we'll save a little bit of time to do that. But there's some kind of neat things that Whirly does. I want you to just kind of bullet right through them. How's that?
Okay, so, every year in September, and I don't know how they both ended up being in September, but that's a big month for Whirly Plumbing because we host our annual Whirly Cookout, where we just invite a lot of our customers to come and enjoy.
I'm a customer. You better get me
Oh,
an
Marty,
invitation.
we'll see you there.
I want a
The
bratwurst.
brats are cooking from 6 o'clock in the morning. We're cooking brats, and it is a fun day. So we have a lot of suppliers come in and show their wares and the newest, latest, greatest things. And then also we host a luncheon and day at the races at Little Brown Jug. So
Ooh, nice.
yeah, so September is a very big month for us. So we have a lot of fun with both of those events. Also, I am a breast cancer survivor, so this means a lot to me. Whirly is very philanthropic. Every year we have an Employee of the Month announced at our holiday party in December. And then Whirly goes ahead and makes a donation to the James Cancer Hospital, which
Very nice.
is a very nice thing. So
Yes. I have a
So we're all
sister-in-law who was former president of Race for the Cure here.
Oh wow.
that
She's
is
also-
so cool.
yeah.
I do a lot with them. In fact, we are one of the largest fundraisers for Race for the Cure. So yeah, Whirly has always been an integral part of that.
Very good. I'm sorry, Jennifer.
No, that's okay. I was just going to say that we are very active in NKBA and ASID and also, what was the other
The
one?
BIA.
The BIA, yeah.
Yeah, because you service all that clientele, the professional,
Right,
like you said,
exactly.
the kitchen
Absolutely.
designers, all that sort of thing. They're not going to big box stores. They're
They
coming.
are not, no.
They're coming
We
in to
hope
see
not.
you.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
So now the fun part. Guess what? Chrome faucets are back. Not the 70s disco, but I want to talk about trends. You see what's happening in the industry. Everything from tub surrounds, you name it, you guys get to see it. So off the top of your head, what are you seeing?
Well,
Definitely the polished chrome is never going to go out of style.
kind of
but
been
it's-
timeless.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very timeless, classic kind of finish, and it's had a big resurgence lately, which is great because everything comes in polished chrome, basically.
Yeah.
But the black, matte black finish, more of a satin brass. Unfortunately, a lot of us are like still trying to get rid of polished brass in our houses, but the satin brass is coming back. I think just a trend to warmer finishes
Yeah.
and really being able to mix finishes too. You know,
So
you
is
don't have
that
the
it?
same color.
Everything that, and I'm always behind the trend, at least 10 years.
At least according to your wife, right?
Yeah, yeah. What do I call it? not chrome, but the polished, the silver look. Is
Yeah,
that
that is
still
chrome.
available? Is that still around?
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
the
okay.
timeless we're
Wow,
talking about.
God,
yeah.
I don't have to replace light fixtures and that. Okay, go ahead.
You should be good.
Okay.
What's another thing we see, Jen? I think freestanding tubs are another thing that have been just booming. I mean,
Really?
I think even if people don't plan on using them, it's like an art piece in the bathroom anymore. So, you know, they put this beautiful freestanding tub right in front of their picture window, and there
Nobody
you have it.
wants to
That's-
look at me. I don't need to do that.
Draw the curves.
Stained glass from
Okay.
Marty's
Yes.
bathroom. Well, I think there was a big trend in home building, you know, over the last 25 years that they were putting in these ginormous Roman tubs
Yeah.
and these little dinky showers and master baths, and people
Right.
are like, they don't bathe. Nobody ever uses those tubs, but everyone showers. So you want to spend time and have a really good experience in your shower, and you want a bigger space to do it.
Yeah.
So they're taking out those giant spaces with the Roman tubs and replacing them with bigger showers, but then you usually have this then awkward space to fill, but a nice little freestanding tub fills that space nicely. It's beautiful, and it can serve a purpose if you do like to bathe.
Yeah, I think back to the 70s, we're talking about chrome. It's hilarious. Remember the spa tubs? You had 10 miles of tile around it, and it took up.
Yep.
Those things are all gone now.
Oh,
if you
gosh.
walk into a place and you see that, there's something wrong because
Yeah,
that train left. What about countertops, that kind of thing, or maybe backsplashes? Is it still kind of the whatever the?
Well, we're still seeing subway tile. It's still a really huge
Oh, yeah.
you
One
know,
of those
trend,
timeless
but
things,
we're
yeah.
seeing it more in different sizes, different shapes, different not shapes necessarily, but you know, not just your typical 3x6 subway tile. There's bigger tiles, there's smaller tiles, doing it in different finishes, different colors, mixing that kind of thing. So you still have that kind of classic base, but
Yeah.
you're updating it a little bit.
Okay. And countertops? Still the same?
Quartz,
Quartz is
granite,
really,
quartz?
quartz has really made a surge, I think, because of pricing has come down in the last several years, and
Just the durability
it's-
and
yeah,
Is
durability.
quartz, isn't it, do you have to worry about stains on
No.
quartz?
No, you have to worry about nothing with quartz,
Right.
and that's why people love it. So, and that leads me to another thing that people are looking for is ease of cleaning, ease of
Yeah.
care. So, like we sell a product called Tiverian for shower walls.
Uh-huh.
It's just there's no grout, there's nothing to have to clean in the you know the corners. So, anything easier. Skirted toilets. Again, you have your side, your flat panel sides on the toilets. Just makes things easier to clean.
I don't have
So-
to get on the floor and dig around all that.
Right.
Exactly. I hate doing that. So, yeah,
What is
that's
this?
a big thing.
You said Tiberian tub?
Tiverian. So it's an offcast. One of our suppliers supplies cultured marble, which everybody knows about cultured
Yeah.
marbles and granites. So this is a fairly new product. It's been around probably what, Jen, 4 or 5 years?
Yeah,
somewhere in
couple,
there. So what they do is they put a piece of acrylic over your basic cultured marble.
Uh-huh.
So that provides much more durability and makes it much easier to clean.
But it's basically a picture of granite or onyx or some other kind of natural material. So it looks like you have a full slab of marble on your shower walls or your
Oh.
backsplash or the tub surround or something. But it's not.
Do you have to
it's
worry
cultured
about
marble.
it scratching?
You
I
never
remember
have to
those
seal
old.
it. No, no.
None of that.
It's fabulous. You never have to seal it, which you do with natural stone.
Yeah.
It's nowhere near the cost of a
Natural
slab
stone,
of marble or
right.
a slab of granite. So you can really get that fabulous high-end look without the maintenance or the cost.
And going off of what Jen said, it is a picture. So the company we work with also has the rights to Ohio State. So they can take a picture of, say, the Block O, and make a wall or a table or whatever. If they took, 7095's logo, they could make a table out of that or whatever.
Really?
Or
Mhm.
a backsplash if you're doing maybe a bar in the basement or something.
Yeah.
You want the
Pretty cool.
The
logo.
possibilities
Yeah.
are quite endless
Yeah.
with this product. It's really, really awesome.
Well, what I like about it is it's similar to. It's a different kind of product, but same kind of installation process.
Correct.
It's a panel.
Yes.
It
And
is.
it's pretty quick and easy to get
Mhm.
that
Yes.
to
Mhm.
over, but I like the idea that it's got that marble look.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'll
it
tell
really
my wife
does.
it's
Yeah.
marble when I put it in. She won't know the
Yeah.
difference.
She might.
Can't listen to this show, Mary.
Very flawless. I'll let you in on it.
Well, let's see. How much time do we have left here? What do you think? I'll let you tell me. What do we got? 3-4 minutes left in the show, George?
Oh no, you're about 6,
8?
5. You're at 8.5, so got 6 minutes.
Okay.
Gosh.
5,
So
6
see,
minutes.
we got a lot of time to talk.
Well, the other trend,
Sure.
I shouldn't say a trend, but with that whole cleaning thing, we have so many people who just don't want tile in their showers, but they want a
Oh.
high-end look, and that same company that does our cultured marble does a subway tile look. They do a pattern. So you still have, you know, grooves for that pattern, that texture, but there's no grout.
No grout.
I mean, believe me, I love
It's a
tile,
beautiful
but
thing.
grout
How do
is a
you
necessary
do a
evil.
corner seam with no? I mean, there has to be a seam.
Well, they'll have
in
to
the corner.
silicone that. I
Okay.
mean, that would be silicone, but no grout. Like you're gonna have
You
an
know, between all
actual
your little
tile look.
Yeah, it's fabulous.
Mhm.
It's one of my favorite things.
So
Yeah.
a little thin seam that you don't have to worry
Just in
about.
the
Exactly.
corners, yeah.
If you don't really know what we're talking about, you can come into the showroom, Marty.
Oh, I'm already sold. My wife's already talked. See, here's the thing. Okay, here we go.
Poor
She has a
Mary.
new project constantly. Okay, I'll give you the
Feel it.
current one we're doing, and it's an area remodeler, and I'm doing a 12-foot wide entertainment wall. Okay, and it's all new lighting, cabinets, floating shelves, and you mentioned quartz. You'll love this. You know what the teardrop countertop is? Well, I'm doing those what I call them floating kind of cabinets.
Nice. Yes.
Just, you know, they're off the floor just enough. And then I'm doing a teardrop quartz countertop. But what I'm doing that's really unique, I think, I'm lighting the countertop.
Oh yeah, that is.
So
nice.
at night, you can turn the light on, and that whole countertop area
Lights
will
up.
all be lit up.
Glows, yeah.
Well, Jen and I are waiting for our invitation, right, Jen?
Yes. We
Hey,
like to be entertained.
believe me, I wasn't clever enough to come up with this. I was not.
That's why you go to the experts at the
I went to
supplying
the experts. I
showrooms,
went
yes.
to yeah. I had them drag me all around, and I just asked a bunch of questions. And I don't even know how I came up with that countertop, but we did, and I thought it was really cool. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
yeah, but of course, my wife and I couldn't agree on color cabinets, pools, anything. Finally, I threw up my hands and I said, "Are you happy? Good, we're doing that."
Yeah.
So how do you like that? Okay, I'm sorry. This show is about Whirly. Okay.
I think it's about Marty's projects. So
Yeah.
come on in.
No, I do have a shower that I need to have redone.
Yeah.
And I think that's a perfect thing to do for that shower. Because one of the things that I dread when I think of doing a shower is all that tear out that you have to go through. Now, last question on that. I don't mean to push this, but it interests me. Does it come with, what do you call that? The shower
Base.
base?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
So
do
they
the
can
base.
lay
The
that
base,
down
yep.
and boom, and that's an
And
easy
boom.
process too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I got to take out the base. It's got, what I don't like, it's one of those old kind of acrylic bases.
Yeah.
And it's kind of that sheet, whatever they made. I call it Corian, whatever the heck it was, 25 years ago. And it's just a mess. I don't like it, so.
Well,
Their
let's redo
bases
it.
are great, and another trend we're seeing is a lot of people are taking out those normal tubs. I mean, I usually see them in a hall bath.
Yeah.
A lot of people are taking those out to put showers in, and this same company has what they call a tub replacement base, so the drain's at the end, so you don't
It's right
have
in.
to move
Oh.
your plumbing quite as much, because a lot of times the bigger shower pans only have the drain in the middle.
Do you guys do
So.
shower doors too?
We do.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I didn't know that.
We
There
do.
you go.
This is sold because she wants a new shower door too.
There we go.
Yeah. So even like with the matte black trend, now
Yeah.
everyone is stepping up. The shower door companies, so you can get any trim or handles or whatever in the matte black, and the brush bronzes and golds and stuff. So
And matte black is a great way to bring in an updated finish, but work with other finishes that you have. So if you have old school polished brass going on
You
your
can
light
mix it,
fixtures, or
yeah.
if you have brushed nickel from 10 years ago, you can add the matte black, and it still works with the finishes that you have without having to replace everything.
Okay, we got to get ready to wrap this up, but you got to tell the folks once again what your hours are and how to get in touch with you.
all right. So we are at 400 Greenlawn Avenue. Our showroom hours are 8 until 5 Monday through Friday and 8 until noon on Saturdays, and our counter opens at 7 a.m.
Appointments recommended.
Appointments are
Well,
recommended.
I'm
And
going to say
is-
that does make sense
It does.
because that way I know from experience, you folks then set aside time
Right.
to get somebody from start to
Absolutely.
finish.
Yeah.
And
And
we
if we're doing a new build, it could be a 3-hour appointment.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it just
Oh
depends
yeah,
on
well,
how
I
many
mean,
things
you
you're
got to pick
picking.
out a million things for
Right,
a new
right.
house.
right. So,
Okay, well, once again, thanks so much for being on the
thanks,
show.
Marty. We appreciate
I
it.
hope it was painless.
It was
it
painless.
Painless, yes.
I only had to have you refer to your notes a few times. I thought I was going to get through that.
Oh,
Okay.
Should we give phone number? We should probably give.
Yeah,
phone
give
Oh,
your
yes.
phone number.
Let's give you our main phone number. It is area code 614-445-1000. And you can ask for Cindy, Jen, or Tia, and we are all available to help.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thanks for listening, folks. We'll see you next week.